What's your favorite?
Video of the year. Wow. What are the nominations? They tell me. Battle it down.
Should have them there.
Where's it?
Maybe underneath.
I'll give you the whole list.
There you go, right there.
Here we go. Gaga, Bad Romance.
Oh, that was awesome.
30 Seconds to Mars. B.O.B. and Haley Williams, Airplanes.
That was nice.
Eminem, Not Afraid.
Wait, he's Not Afraid, the one with Meg.
I'm not afraid
Not
to take
Rihanna.
Florence and the Machine. Dog Days Are Over. Lady Gaga with
Telephone.
Beyonce, Telephone.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Telephone's the one.
I think Telephone wins this.
Yeah.
Jay Sean, you were calling Telephone?
Telephone is the one.
I'll back you up on that one.
Yep.
Are you do you know Chelsea Handler at all? Your host?
Yeah,
She's from E!
Yes, the Chelsea Lately, is that the one?
Yeah, Chelsea Lately.
Yeah. I haven't done that show yet.
She's got a big opportunity here.
I like her. I think she's
got
quite
a
she's
huge
cheeky
bear.
as we call a huge bear. I'm talking as a host.
Yeah.
Saying, yeah.
As a host,
as
she's
a
got a
journalist
huge bear.
stroke presenter stroke.
Not afraid. And I think she'll be really funny.
It's what we call cheeky. You guys don't say that, do you?
Cheeky,
You
yeah.
say that. She's very cheeky.
We say someone who's got a big butt, we call them cheeky.
I'm talking about she's not like you just said. She's not afraid to. She's a little risque, a little bit naughty, a little tongue in cheek. That's why we call it cheeky.
Little naughty.
Yeah.
Okay. Football. What's your football team? Soccer.
It would probably have to be. It's been Man United since I was a kid.
Mm.
You're a Man U guy, huh?
Yeah, I was just a glory hunter though. That's what we call it. It's like whoever was winning at the top of the.
Right.
That was me.
You're like a New York Yankees fan.
Yeah.
Walking around
I'm
the
like-
Yankees hat.
Yeah.
What about Chelsea? Isn't that what's the most popular team?
Man U is very popular. Liverpool's very popular. Chelsea. Yeah, I mean those
Arsenal,
three.
is that a big one?
Arsenal. Yeah, those four are very very big teams. Very very big teams.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Halloween in the UK?
Not like you guys do. You guys go in on it. Like I love it though.
Yeah.
Just get dressed up like really crazy and stuff.
Zombies.
The most we'd do, I'd be like, Mom, it's Halloween. All right, here's my lipstick. Put some blood. That's it. And she'd draw a little thing, and I'd be like one line down here. I go, what's that meant to be? She goes, it's a cut. You've cut yourself. I go, it doesn't look like that. Just shut up. Go get some sweets or money.
But if you knock on a door on Halloween night in the UK, people in London, people will open the door and give you candy.
Trick or treat, and normally what they'll do is like, I mean, there's no trick. We have no trick. We have no trick prepared. They just go, here's some money, and if they didn't give it, we'd have nothing to. We'd just go, okay, then walk off to the next one. There's nothing. Don't bugger off. Yeah. Piss off. That's our Halloween.
Jay Sean in the studio with us tonight. I want to ask you a question about the X Factor auto-tune controversy. Explain that to us. These are contestants on the X Factor that we found out that they were being put through auto-tune and kind of adjusted a little bit, and what helped, assisted.
Man, I mean, here's how I look at it. Okay, honestly, here's how I look at it. Right, at the end of the day, that's a real singing competition. It's a singing competition.
Yeah.
So sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand if people have concerts, when they have concerts and it's a big show and they're dancing and stuff, and there's some singers who aren't that strong at singing, but they put on a great show.
Right.
So maybe you have to kind of forgive them if they're lip syncing or whatever. And you're like, I'm so entertained by everything, I'm kind of gonna forget that. But you go to a person who's meant to be singing, and really it's about your voice. Sing, man.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
sing
not
100%.
right.
I agree.
If it was a
100%.
dance competition and you're being pulled by strings, I mean that wouldn't be real dancing, would it? You're going like so you'd be like, what are you doing? Dance? Like it's a dance competition.
I'll
So
tell you
that's
this,
how
my
I
credit.
feel.
The one I think is the best is Pink. Pink, upside down, naked,
Awesome.
attached to a trapeze,
I
the
know.
whole thing, and singing.
When I saw that at the Grammys, I was taken away by that. I have a huge respect for artists who are able to do that real live, because the thing is, auto-tune has had a bad rap over the last few years because some people don't even know what it really is. But it's something that producers, on the whole, pretty much use on every artist that we hear to finish off the vocal, and it just makes it a nice clean effect. It doesn't, but it's been overused to the point where everybody sounds like this, and you're like, and so then when they not have that voice on them and they actually sing normally, the weird thing is kids are so used to their sound that they're like, oh, he sounds horrible because he's singing normally.
You can't sing any other way.
Yeah. So my whole thing is like, if you're meant to be singing, man, sing. You know.
I hear you. Jay Sean is with us tonight. If you were not a singer, Jay, what would you be doing?
I would actually be a qualified doctor right now.
Yeah, you
I
went
was
to med
halfway
school,
through.
didn't you?
Yeah, I was halfway through my degree, and then I got my first record deal. And for me, medicine was a realistic dream. You work hard, you get the grades, you can get into med school, but it's not every day you can get the chance to be a pop star. And you know, for me, I go with my heart, I go with my gut, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta go with this.
There isn't a doctor out there that wouldn't want to be a pop star.
It's fun, you know what I mean? It's fun.
Where were you? What were you doing? How did you react when you found out that Down, your single, went to #1?
Oh man, I was actually in England. I was doing a radio interview, and just before we went live, I got a phone call from my label here in America, and they told me, they were like, you better be sitting down, man. And I was like, why? What's happened? And they told me, you got the #1 song in America, Billboard. And I was like, I don't know. I was speechless. I was laughing. I was hysterical. I was so happy. It's just complete elation, you know.
Who was the first person you called when you hung up the phone with them?
I think it was my brother. Yeah, my brother. I called the house. My brother picked up, and I told him. Parents were just so excited. But here's the thing about my mum and dad. Listen, they're so sweet. Like, talk about how you can stay grounded, right? First of all, I told my mum, my song just went platinum. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Is that good? I went, yes. I went, that means it sold 1 million copies. Ooh, but is that good though? Your label happy with that? Yes, Mom! That'd be amazing! But you know, like, they just don't know. They don't care. Platinum. But are you eating? Are you eating okay? Yes. Are you sure? Do you need me to send some food? Mom, I live in America now.
You send the food.
Stale by the time it gets here. I'm fine.
Oh, it's
Do you know what I mean? It's just awesome when you have family like that
heart.
and friends. They don't care. My friends, they'll rip me. They'll watch a music video and they'll be like, "Dude, what was that part when you were spinning around with it? That was rubbish."
Those are tight pants.
Yeah.
You look a little soft.
And you need those people around you to kind of just, you know, to rip on you from time to time. And I enjoy that.
Tell me about your label mate, Lil Wayne. Have you been to visit him in prison?
I haven't. It's very, very tight, man, with the security and everything. I mean, someone from the label always goes every week. And they report back to us and tell him that he's excited about coming out. And I tell you, they've got a huge project lined up for him as soon as he comes out. It's going to be crazy. He's got a new album dropping already. I mean, it's just going to be crazy. He does so much.
They're ready for him to cash in.
Oh,
well, but in a way, doesn't this kind of bring a little cred and it's like good for the business in a way that he's coming out of jail? And
yeah, I mean, of course it's going to be a huge story anyway, isn't it? But I think it was very, very sad with the whole thing that happened. Everyone was very upset, but everybody kept in positive spirits because, you know, he's a positive person, and I think he was just like, it's cool, I'll lay back for a minute, but when I come out, watch, it's over, you know.
We gotta get you to jail, man. How can we do that? What do you think? Yeah, I mean,
sure.
Why a little petty theft?
Sure.
Maybe you just go rip off a convenience store down the street. You take some gum or something.
Right. Yeah, that would be the extent of.
And then you walk into jail and you'd be like, "Oh man."
So what you do, man? What you do?
Yo, I can't believe that guy. I'm coming after you. Let me do that for you.
Hey, thanks. Can we organize that?
Yeah. We're gonna toughen you up a little bit, man.
Credit, it is. I should perhaps take the blazer off before I do it. It might not be a good look. English gentleman goes and commits crime in local.
Take everything off. Just put the wife beater on. Wife beater tank top.
I like how you're thinking.
You look edgy. All right, man. What's the first record you ever owned?
It was Michael Jackson's Off the Wall album.
Tight.
Yes.
And so you got your moves.
Kind of. And that was. I love that. Here's a weird one. I must have been about 12. For some reason, I bought the Lionel Richie Back to Front album. At the age of 12.
Really?
I owned that too.
But I was 12.
Yeah, what's a 12-year-old doing buying Lionel?
Why was I?
And by the way, he's 16 now, so it's only 4 years ago.
Hey man, it was weird. I mean, but I just enjoyed the music. I guess that I got into. In an early age, I got into like very soulful music at an early age, and I think that kind of sticks with you.
Wow, it certainly helped you out, that's for sure. What is it like around your house at the holidays? You know, do you go home and spend time?
Huge event. I mean, yeah, I will make time to go back for Christmas and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun in my household, man. We have a huge family. If you've ever seen my Big Fat Greek Wedding, it's like that. It's just a huge family, tons of kids, tons of uncles, just everyone just having fun, loads of food. I mean, it's just, you know, it's great times. And the thing about my family, we're very, very close. And a lot of us cousins were the same age, so we hang out together. We're like best friends. So it's awesome, man. It's
favorite childhood food?
Favorite childhood food?
When you go back to go to your happy place, what do you eat?
Seriously overweight when I was a kid.
You were a fat kid?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hey, listen, this is no joke. This is true. My mom put me on. Do you guys have Ryvita crackers here? Do you know what they are?
Well, they're basically rice cakes kind of thing, like air crackers.
Basically, air cracker, dry, tasteless crackers. My mum put me on those when I was about 11 because she was worried that I was going to have a heart attack.
Were you obese? Like
I was
obese
a
fat?
big kid. I used to go to my
God.
aunt's house, eat, come back and tell my mum that she didn't feed me. And then I used to eat again at home. Oh, so I was a big...
How did you get rid
I
of
know,
it all?
that's why. Because I was so big. And then I was like, okay, this is getting crazy right now. I mean, like, you know, I was like 18 years old, still chubby. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to fix this up. And that kind of got me going the other way. And then I kind of just wanted to be super athletic. So I'm kind of glad that I was a chubster when I was
Kids pick on you in school because you were fat?
I went to an all-boys school, so you rip on each other for anything
Yeah.
and everything all the time, you know. So, in a way, that was good for me, though. I said I enjoyed that, you know. I got to be a little fatty and eat whatever I wanted, and then,
Fatty?
you know, yeah, a little fatty. And you know, I think that it builds character when you develop your other things like personalities and stuff like that. It's not about your looks. It's not about anything else. It's about who you are as a person. Why, and you end up becoming popular for your personality more than anything else, you know.
How old were you when you first, you know, engaged romantically with a woman?
I must have been about. Hey, check this out. I was 14. I'm proud of this.
You were a little fatty
Hey,
and you were...
hey man, I could. I had again.
Still had moves.
Yeah, had it down. I was 14 and I was dating a 17-year-old girl.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's huge.
that was my first kiss right there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Schoolyard?
It
or
got
were you-
weird when she went to university the next year, and I was only 15, and I'm still in high school and sitting.
Got weird for you. How about her?
Yeah, well for her it got weird. I still thought I was a gangster.
Where did you kiss her? On the street? Outside
No,
school?
you know how it was. This is how lame it was, but still brilliant. We were in a cinema. There was it was like 11 o'clock in the morning, so there's hardly anybody in there. Maybe two other couples. One of them over there making out, and this is how it happened. I nudged her and went, "Wait, look what they're doing. You want to do that?" That's how it happened. She goes, "All right." No, that's it. That was my first kiss.
Look, see what they're doing over there? That's really good.
Let's try that.
Why
That was
not?
my first kiss. And then I
Monkey
remember,
see, monkey do.
yeah, and I remember the first thing I did, I was like, I ran off to the phone box, I called my best friend, I went, "Oh, I just kissed a girl." Like, I was so happy about it. It's great.
And I
still
liked
remember
it.
that moment.
Beautiful. Jay Sean in studio, and the album is Freeze Time, baby, November 2nd. And congratulations on the success so far, my
Thank you,
friend,
man.
and the success ahead.
Thank you very, very much. Thanks, buddy.
Good man, you're very funny.
Thanks, man.
Very engaging.
I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much.